lost their employment and are now and have never really come back to where they were before, because the jobs are really not out there. I mean, there are jobs, but there aren't really good paying jobs. And if you look at I was just looking at the data today actually from the Department of Labor, and the top 10 careers or jobs that are available in Delaware, none of them require a college education. Most of them are very low paying. They're, waiters and waitresses. If I knew you were going to ask the question, I would have brought the list. But the Department of Labor has documented all this through labor statistics. And the problem that we have in Delaware, some of it is related to the crisis, where more people ended up experiencing financial setback and losing jobs, losing homes, kind of transitioning from one economic position to another. But then there were already a lot of people who were already there, and nothing has ever really been done to address those issues. So especially in communities of color, which is kind of a long-standing problem, especially in Delaware.
Well, I would say this, and maybe Penny can help me on this. If I have a house and I'm behind on my mortgage to the bank, and I'm behind maybe 2-3 months, what should I do, and who should I call to help me so that I don't lose this house?
Well, there's several things you can do.
All right.
I usually share like 10 different things, and we're calling that pre-foreclosure.
Yes.
We're not foreclosed on that. And I have a list. You can reinstate the loan, means you know the balance, you know what you're delinquent on, pay it. So that'll reinstate, that'll get you back, if you can do that. The second thing would be a forbearance. Okay, the forbearance allow you to take your balance and then add on to that what is owed. So you'll be, well, they'll sort of roll back. So you can work that several different ways. So that's something you can work out with your bank.
It's called a forbearance?
A forbearance. To give you the exact definition, it involves the homeowner renegotiating or negotiating for the mortgage company to allow them to repay back payments over a period of time. You could have a 15-year loan, so maybe you can renegotiate, it's almost like refinance, to a 20-year. So that would spread, sort of spread
right.
the payment smaller. So it's just like 10 different.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, I got you.
So you know, making it more affordable. Affordable is all you're doing.
Now, Iris, do y'all deal with stuff like that as well?
We do. All the housing counseling agencies do that. What happens is we put out a lot of information out in the community. Okay, we put pamphlets out if you're in default, if you're behind on your mortgage, because a lot of people don't understand default, and a lot of people don't understand foreclosure unless they're getting a packet of foreclosure. Mm-hmm. So we kind of put it out there saying if you've missed payments on your mortgage, see one of the HUD-approved housing counseling agencies. We can assist you. Mm-hmm. What they do is when they come into our office, we have to get all of their financials, okay, because we want to see where they're at. And when I talk about financials, I'm talking about their pay stubs, I'm talking about bank statements, because we want to see the behavior, okay, gotcha. Because it's very important. Somebody could be behind on their mortgage, but there could be many reasons for them being behind on their mortgage. So we want to get the whole financial picture. Okay, there is an RMA, a request for mortgage assistant form. Okay. Now, all of the mortgage companies have their own forms. But what we do is we get this one typical RMA. It's a 10-page request for mortgage assistance, and we fill out all the data in it. We want to know, on there it says the reason for your default. We want to know because it could be any reason. It could be that their husband left the house. There could be a deceased in the family, somebody who was actually bringing in funds to afford this mortgage. It could be they lost employment. It could be medical reasons. It could be a whole lot of different reasons. So what we do is we do this package. It's a mortgage package that we do with all their financials. Okay, we do have a conversation with their lender to see what other options they do have, because what happens is a lot of times if they've had already 2 mortgage 2 foreclosures, a lot of mortgage companies, depending on their investors, they're not allowed to have another one, okay?
Okay.
For the
2 foreclosures?
2 modifications, I'm sorry, 2 modifications.
All right.
Once they come to an agency for twice, for
'Cause I'm
foreclosure
saying, if you
matter.
had 2 foreclosures.
No. But 2 modifications, okay, a lot of lenders don't approve a 3rd one, depending on the investors. So what we do is we give them their options, okay? One of them would actually be, we actually tell them, open up your mail, because a lot of people are panicking when they get these packages in the mail. They know they're in default.
Right.
But for whatever reason, they feel like they can't open up the mail. We tell them, don't worry, open up the mail, come to us. We have all the information for them.